how you react to Saints versus Cowboys.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Well, I have been to 2 games at the Superdome, and one of them was Saints Falcons, and they lost to the Falcons, and the other one was Saints Cowboys, and they lost to the Cowboys. So I'm bad luck for the Saints, to put it mildly. Unfortunately, I'm not great luck for the Cowboys either.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I love Drew Brees. I think he's awesome. I'm a Cowboys fan, and that's it. But I can be happy for the Saints, especially with what New Orleans had to go through, the whole state of Louisiana. I can be happy for them when they win, for sure.
Well, I've got a little bit of a thing, because my wife is from Louisiana, so I mean, it's split in our house. But yeah, I mean, come on, Cowboys all the way.
Thank you. Now, yeah. She got a Cowboy shirt on. Sorry, I got a little excited. I thought it was a Klondike bar.
Yeah, and so in an alternate reality where Sam and Dean did not become hunters and instead they became football players, what positions did they play?
Quarterback!
Yeah, quarterback would be fun. I want to be, I mean, quarterback's every boy's dream, but I want to be like a punter.
That's so funny, dude. I was sitting here going deep snapper.
Yeah.
No, you got to understand, like, the longevity of the career is far out, you know.
And you can be normal sized. You don't have to be, like, if you say, oh, I want to be a nose tackle, then you're going to be 7'3", 360 pounds, and you're not going to get on an airplane. But if you're like, I'm a punter, you get to travel with the team, and you get the Super Bowl ring, and you don't get concussions. They're scary now. NFL players are huge now.
But what would Sam and Dean want to be?
What would Sam and Dean want to be?
Sam would want to be the quarterback.
Yeah, Sam would want to be a quarterback. I think Dean would want to be either a linebacker or probably a free safety, because he would just want to blow people up. He would want to Ronnie Lott people all day long. A few football fans in here get that reference. Some are like, what? What does that even mean?
What does it even mean?
Yeah. I think Eddie, and you know, to be honest, I actually agree with him, because when I was in high school, my senior year, I joined the lacrosse team. True story. I didn't know how to play lacrosse. I'd never held one of those sticks in my life. But they told me that I get to wear little shoulder pads and a helmet and crush people. I was like, I'm in. I don't think I caught the ball once the whole season, but I lit people up. And in fact, my father has a video of me lighting somebody up one time. We just went head to head as fast, as hard as I could, and both of us went out. Just lights out on the floor.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. But. And you hear my dad just going, come on, Jensen, get up. Get up. No real urgency in his voice, just get up. There you go.
You're making me look bad. Get up.
Now he's up. All right, get him the smelling salts, he'll be fine. But, yeah, your story.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. My question's for Jensen. It's about 10-Inch Hero, my favorite movie. My friend and I love the movie. We love the message. It was basically be yourself is what we got from it. But that meant the end confused us. Priestley went from being this cool, like, mohawk, wearing his own style, to completely vanilla clean. And we figured it was to show what he thought of the girl he wanted. But what happened after that? What was his motivation beyond that? We kind of wondering if the whole movie's saying be yourself, why did he change?
Well, it was to show that, you know, you can't judge a book by its cover, essentially, right? So he comes in at the end, he's shaved, he's, you know, got his hair normal looking and normal clothes, and it was basically just to be like, look, I too can be like this. But if this is what you want, then you're missing out on what, you know, what I really am. And there was a lot of going back and forth between the very end scene, whether or not he would be back into the, you know, the punk outfit, or whether he would look, and we went with the clean look, mainly because I'd shaved. And I didn't want to go through the process of putting all the fake beard back on, and so, you know, it was just one of those kind of movie hiccups. But you got the right message from it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hi, my question's for Jensen also. Jared seems to be popping up in the tabloids a lot here lately. How do you keep yourself out of them?
Am I?
Yeah.
For what?
What did you do now?
Mostly you're in the water on the beach.
Oh. In Brazil, when that was strange. Jared no likey.
I still don't know what's going
No,
on.
when we were in Brazil,
Right.
me and Gabe Cliff went swimming, and then Cliff's like, yep, look upstairs. And I looked up, and there were a bunch of guys with like backpacks running around. It's kind of scary.
Well, Jared, they're also starting to put you in a lot of lists, like the 5 hottest guys on TV and stuff like that.
That's not the one with Richard Spade on it, is it? Because he tweeted something about some hot guys on TV.
That was old guys.
Oh, old guys.
And remember, these are tabloids. You can't really believe them.
Don't believe a word they say, but they are exciting to look at.
All right, is there a question in here somewhere?
Yeah. How do you keep yourself out of the tabloids?
How do I keep myself? I don't take my shirt off and run around on a beach. In Brazil.
I needed to frolic.
You should know that.
I was in Brazil and I hadn't gone frolicking yet. I had to get my frolic on.
When in Rome, I guess, right?
Hi.
Hi.
My question's for Jensen. There's a photo set going around Tumblr comparing members of the cast to characters from the movie Tangled. In which,
Wait. What? Comparing members of
yeah, like facial
Supernatural
expressions, like you look like this character.
to Tangled?
Yeah, it's about Rapunzel. Anyway, you actually got paired with Rapunzel. And
Wait, I'm still at Tangled. I don't know what that is.
it's a Disney princess.
It's a...
Of course.
Oh, we're back to the Disney movies? Did we get through this with Jasmine here? Lavender?
One of the comments actually says, actual Disney princess is Dean Winchester. And I was wondering how you felt.
Listen, I didn't think that would go around. When I posted it, and let me be very frank, I didn't think it'd make it all the way to Tumblr and then people would see it.
Okay, so there's a Disney movie out that we're getting compared to.
Yeah.
Continue.
Well, you got compared to the main character Rapunzel, like you look like her. And so,
She's the one with the hair,
yeah, the
right?
one with the magic glowing hair. It's like the green eyes and the freckles.
Green eyes.
And, yeah.
Okay.
So it says,
You have hair and green eyes.
Duh!
the comment says actual Disney princess Dean Winchester. And so, like, how do you feel about that?
Obviously, this is news to me.
Well, like, if you were being compared to Disney princess, how do you feel about that? Like,
I didn't expect it to get out when I
I take it as the lead character.
Elite's elite.
What did he get compared to?
Flynn Rider.
The what?
Flynn Rider.
I don't know.
He's her love interest.
Short hair.
Rapunzel's boyfriend?
I thought Rapunzel was a guy, by the way.
Rapunzel's the chick with the long hair, man.
Who's the one with the gold? Rumpelstiltskin.
You got Rapunzel and Rumpelstiltskin mixed up?
I don't think you look like a girl in a tower with hair. I was like, oh, it says the R. They must be talking with little nose.
You don't see these glowing locks?
frolicky flowing locks.
This golden mane.
Wait, who's the lead though? Rapunzel or?
Rapunzel, and then, yeah. Well, like, they're both the lead.
Can we move on? Go get Tangled somewhere else. I'm just kidding, I love you. Okay. Hi.
My question is for both of y'all. When y'all first started acting, how long did it take for y'all to lose your Texas drawl? And when you come back home to Texas, does it just automatically come back?
Well, we both grew up in a big city. I mean, he was Dallas and I was San Antonio, so it's not, there aren't super thick draws. I think it's lazy, I think they call it lazy speech. Like getting rid of lazy speech, saying I get it, so I get it, you know, or I remember again.
What?
You're talking about like how to do, we did classes in high school actually. We had vocalists come by and do class in high school, talk about, it's called correct something speech. Like Atlantic also? No, Atlantic, the accent, the American accent is actually a certain,
A non-regional accent.
yeah, like a non-regional, yeah, they call it Atlantic. Like anyways, we did it in high school, we did it, so I don't really remember, it was part of a class we took and stuff like that.
And I grew up just north of here, about 20 minutes. But my mother wasn't raised in Texas. She didn't have a Texas accent. And my father is in the industry. He does a lot of voiceover work, does a lot of commercials and stuff like that. So he really couldn't have, I don't know, Dad, did you work on losing your accent?
Yeah, I had to in order to work.
Yeah, he had to lose the accent in order to work.
Well, you respond with a less thick accent, so I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I had to in order to work.
I had to. But Mom, I tell you what, it has been hard going.
Get her done. I digress. So I didn't have a heavy influence of accents growing up in the house, so that probably helped me lose it when I needed to lose it. So, but yes, to answer your second part of your question, I think it both kind of comes out a little bit more heavy in us when we come back to home and hang out with our buddies. Yeah.
And Chatterbox.
Thank you. Hi.
How are y'all?
How are you?
Great.
I'm wonderful. I want to take this opportunity first to just tell y'all how much I admire you as people. Just beyond your role on the show, I follow what y'all do in your life, and I think it's really admirable.
It's very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My question for you guys, you kind of already touched on it, but I want to get more specific. How do you see you as Jared and Jensen the most similar to your characters on the show?
That question's already been answered.
Man,
We look a lot like them. Is the obvious answer.
yeah. That's a great question. You know, and the characters have had so many, that's a difficult question to answer because the characters have gone through, especially Sam has gone through so many phases. He went from like the pensive college kid that was kind of the anti-hero, didn't want to go and do this, he wanted to live his own life, to now he's committed, to now he's not committed, to now he's on demon blood, to now he's this. So he's been all over the place. But I was probably, I think I was probably, gosh, I can't think. I'm a pretty pensive guy. I like to think things out. Like Jared as a person is very analytical. So I think like Sam, he likes to do research. I mean, I love to read, and when I get interested in something, I like to learn everything about it before I kind of make a decision. So I guess that's probably the first thing I want to answer.
Great.
Probably similarity, maybe loyalty. You know, it's just kind of that family loyalty and also work ethic. I think Dean is the kind of guy that just kind of puts his head down and does it no matter what the cost, and just kind of keeps persevering and going through it, even though it might not be, you know, what he wants to do, but he does it anyway. And I kind of feel like sometimes I do that. I just, you know, even though I don't want to get up and do it, I do it because I know I have to, and it's the right thing to do.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hi.
First, you're awesome. Thanks for coming. Second, I just moved to Austin last month, and since you guys are both from Texas, I was wondering if you had any like
in general?
Yes, hit up the lake, maybe go to the hula hut or something. Go jog Town Lake, that's great. Rent a kayak, do the bats. Bart Springs. You know, we're about to work with, Hippie Hollow, Salt Lake Barbecue. Salt Lake Barbecue, Bart Springs, Congress. We're about to work with a director who co-owns a bar called Crow Bar, which is next to St. Ed's. I'm down on South Congress. I mean, you're not going to go wrong. Austin's a really awesome, hip city. You gotta, I love it.
Thank you very much.
Go to Elk Fork Ranch and shoot guns.
Or just go to your backyard and shoot guns.
It is Texas after all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. Everyone knows you're a big prankster, so what do y'all think is like the funniest prank on the floor on set? Or the best one?
Funniest prank?
Funniest? We started kind of pranking each other and figured out that could go really bad really quickly. So we like messing with Misha. What I always go back to is there was a scene where Misha was in a ring of angel fire, and he has to be really intense and really severe, and we were not saying our correct lines. We were making faces at him, and he laughed so hard, and we were laughing, making him laugh. The camera was on him. So finally he's like, you know what, will you get Jared and Jensen off set? We're like, what? He's getting it's like his first year, and we ended up finally laughing so hard that we went off set, and then we were peeking in through the windows, making him laugh. And he was like, just get them off stage. And so literally, he
was doing a scene with us, and we weren't even there. He requested that we not be in his presence while he did a scene.
Literally outside of the stage. Not even like, hey, just go over there. He was like, get outside of the building, because I can't do it if I know you guys are in the building. And so Jensen and I are laughing, we're like, and then the door shuts, and we're like, wait, did we just get kicked out of our own set? Like, how does that work?
What was the coin bet too?
That was a Worthless Friends friendly bet gone horribly wrong. We ended up betting. We talk a lot of trash, and I was like, let's play Worthless Friends. Let's make it interesting. Let's bet $10 a point. Thinking it'd be like a close game within 20 or 30 points. And randomly, I got a 188-point word, which put me way ahead. And so then he was scrambling. This is like a
What was the word? Do you remember?
Jellies.
Jellies?
Jellies, and the J was on a triple letter, connected to a triple word, and it made Joe down and Jellies to the right.
This is what we do.
I know. This is not very good. Anyways, long story short, I ended up winning by about 210 points, which comes out to $2,100. And I was like, Misha, listen, we made a gentleman's bet. I don't want your money. Like, I was just teasing. If you want to buy me dinner, buy me dinner. I really just wanted to win the game anyways. But he kept on going, you'll get your money, you'll get your money. And finally it turned to a point where I teased him about it. And be like, you know, Misha, I'm still not eating. I'm waiting for my money. And he kind of had this grin always. He's like, you'll get your money. I promise you, you'll get your money. And I was like, how difficult is it for you to write a check? And I just kept teasing him, something to tease him about. And finally I show up in my trailer, and there's a mountain of coins.
It was over $2,000 worth of coins.
It was $2,100 worth of coins. It was like 60,000 coins. What took him so long is he had gone to every bank in Vancouver. I'm not kidding. And he says the looks he'd get when he'd walk in and be like, how many pennies do you have? Like, I don't know. I need them all. What? And so I guess he had to fill out all this paperwork. Like, they needed his passport info. They want to make sure he wasn't smuggling or something. Anyway, it ended up being about 200 pounds worth of coins, and he poured it all in my trailer. And so I got a bucket, filled up some of it, and gave it to Kevin Parks for his Ride to Conquer Cancer, and put the rest back in Misha's car. And I left a little note saying, please donate to Random Acts. It should be about $600.
He was picking pennies out of his stick shift for like 2 months.
He said every time he came to a stop, he could hear change rolling. And every time he started, it would roll back, but he couldn't locate it. It's like 100 pounds, it was tens of thousands of coins. So I had to get it back, but that's that at the bottom. Yeah, thank you.
Hi.
My question is for Jared, because Jensen doesn't have a baby, so I can't ask his question to him.
Fair enough.
That you know of. I kid. My mother's over there going, what? I knew it!
But I was wondering, does Thomas have like a favorite lullaby or something like that?
Anyone nuts song?
Sing it, Daddy.
I will have nightmares about that for the rest of my life. Sing it, Daddy. No, Thomas actually likes to talk himself to sleep, but he's a very attentive kid. He doesn't like to not be a part of things, and so if you talk or sing anything, he won't go to sleep. And so we gave him a bath and we put him in his crib and let him talk himself to sleep. But I was thinking not so, it wasn't really a joke. I was saying to Jen, I was like, baby, I spend so much time away immediately I had to leave and go to do the Rome and the Brazil conventions, and we didn't take Thomas because he would have needed vaccines. And so Daddy was an iPad for about 10 days. And I was joking that when I finally got back and he actually had Daddy in the room, I'd be like, Thomas, and he'd start looking for the iPhone. Like, hey dude, get out of my way, I'm trying to find my dad. And so every time he hears me, he like looks for an iPad. And I was like, it's that guy again.
It's fake dad.
Yeah, it's fake dad. Hey guys, we wanted to ask your help in thanking our family. My parents and Jensen's parents and brother and sister and family are here, and they're all sitting right up here. They made the trek out, so we wanted to say hi and we love them, and I guess they're responsible for putting us here, so.
Well done.
Thank you guys.
Is that it?
I think it is.
Do we have to go? I don't want to go. I'm having a good time.
Yeah. Thank you very much for asking the question. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Guys, listen, thank you so much. This is a real treat for him and I to be able to come home and not just see you guys, but to see our family and
Texas in general.
And be back home. And so we appreciate your support, and we're gonna do our best to give you guys a real kick-ass season this year. And,
when we next see you, we'll have started season 8. I mean, we'll have aired the first episode. So
yeah, we hope to see you guys in another one of these soon. I think we've got a few coming up, so if you can make it, awesome. If not, then maybe we'll see you here next year.